Okay.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. I'm Delphine here with Emilyn. Yes,
Hello.
yes. Good. Today is my day 7 of my sharing of 10 days Go Live digital journey. And today is the second day of inviting successful digital business owner to actually share about their digital business journey. So today, my honor to actually invite this very cute mom, okay, Emilyn.
Thank
Emilyn,
you.
can you do a short self description of yourself?
Oh, of course. Thank you, Delphine, for having me here. Thank you for those that's tuning in, spending your evening with us. My name is Emilyn. I'm a mom of two babies from Singapore, and I'm actually currently running this digital business alongside my swim teaching job. so,
She's
um,
a mermaid.
so I actually teach people to swim mermaid along the way lah. And then I
Mm,
plan to have a side hustle. That's why I actually have this digital business. Yeah.
okay, great, thanks. So, when as a mom to three, you're a mom to two, and your young one is just 4 months old. The older one is 18. So, I know going through this stage of, being still so young, you're still very young, and with such young kids, there's definitely some pain and struggle. So, what is your pain and struggle before you actually decide to, aside on your mermaid duties, you want to start on a digital business journey?
So of course, pains and struggles. There's bound to be highs and lows in growing up years.
Mm.
It actually take me back to before entering this digital business because of my age, right? Among all my peers, most of them are very focused in their career. So
Mm.
not a lot of them have babies yet. There's a lot of postnatal blues going on in my firstborn, my first pregnancy, and because of my job nature, right? So I recall for my first pregnancy, I was working every day because I really love my job a lot. It's not that I don't find a chore going to work. So I was so passionate that I was actually delivering my job almost every day till the last trimester of my pregnancy. So
Oh,
it actually, yeah. So actually, it's actually not recommended lah. Please don't be like me. But
yeah.
yeah. Then my
But I
first
think it helps in delivery because
it
you're
actually
swimming
helps a
as
lot,
well.
but my
Yes.
firstborn actually came earlier than expected. Not
Mm.
really recommended. So my water bag burst before my delivery date. So it actually gave me a very big impact on my mental health. So I start to blame myself, and I had a lot of postnatal blues. So I was actually, if I record, I was actually crying almost every day. But
Oh,
I was glad that I didn't succumb to the dark side lah, because depression is a very
yeah,
common thing
yeah.
among actually for first time mom. I thank God for the technology because it's so advanced now. So I managed to actually do some research on mental health, and also for a supportive system like my husband and my in-laws to help out. So I want to say that don't be afraid to seek help when you need. So that was actually one of it. Yeah, it's actually a big trauma for me for my firstborn before I actually started digital business, and also because I kept thinking that I have to for my self-employed job, right, the pains and struggles is, you see, just imagine a pregnant mom holding all the swim gears and the heavy swimsuit during pregnancy.
Mm.
So I actually had a tough time, but I'm surprised that I managed to, pull through without fainting or like, falling on the slippery pool deck. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's actually very dangerous.
yes, it's actually very dangerous.
Mm.
So I was glad that nothing actually bad happened. I mean, apart from my early pregnancy. So that was actually my main pain and struggles.
Okay, I can still
Yeah.
imagine. I can't imagine because I remember in my last trimester, I can hardly even get up from the floor. I really salute you on this. You can still teach, getting in
I'm
and
actually
out of the
surprised also.
pool. Yeah, it's definitely very difficult. We all been through, last trimester, and as you go along, actually, to the later stage of trimester, actually you get more and more tired as well.
Yes, it's
So,
very
wow, you're
tiring.
still able to. Oh, you're great.
Just
Then,
surprised because it's the passion lah.
yes. Why
Passion
did
in
you
the job.
actually choose this digital business? I mean, what features or what is it that is there something that you like about this digital business that you actually out of so many, online platform out there that you choose this?
Okay, oh, I love this question. Okay, so because like I mentioned, right, I was a self-employed, so we actually work on
Mm,
opportunity cost. So the thing is, we have to be physically present to deliver our job. So
mm,
if we are sick, touch wood sick, or rainy days, right? Normally I record. I remember that there was once when I was heavily pregnant. Then it was raining so heavily, but my classes got cancelled. Then I was stranded,
mm.
in the middle of the not street lah, but underneath all the underneath my student block. So I was like stranded there. Then I was thinking, oh my gosh, my job, even though I love it so much, but it comes with cons as well. So I'm a female. So when I'm pregnant, I have all this, all the downs whereby I have to carry my swimming gears alone because I don't own a car. So I actually travel by transportation, like trains and buses. And then I also
Oh,
enjoy exercising. So I feel that I wanted to seek for something, a job that I can actually carry around without worrying whether I have sick leave, sick leave that's not paid, because when we are sick, we are not paid. And then when I'm on vacation, basically we don't teach at all, so there's no income streaming into my bank. So we
yeah,
just make basically we just eat air. And then the third thing also, I want to seek for a job that is doesn't require a lot of heavy lifting, meaning
mm,
that because I've tried out online business, like selling clothes online when I was younger. So I know, like you have to think of all the budget and costing, and then you have to get all the the meal packages, and then
yeah,
a lot of things lah. Then you have to pack, unpack. Then at home you have to spend a lot of time packing. Then when it comes to baking, I'm not really a good baker, so a lot of all these things I come to mind. So I feel that digital business is very good because when I was pregnant with my firstborn, right, I
mm,
felt that what if I am pregnant a second time? Then I'm not able to deliver my job. Then I didn't want the early pregnancy happen again, because it really have a lot of post trauma boost going on.
yeah,
Yeah, so so I found out about this digital business. I feel that wow, this is a very great opportunity. So of course, I feel that as a mom to be, I feel that the time I think I entered the business when I was actually pregnant with my second born already.
yeah,
So I feel that that gives me the push factor to even enter into this digital business, because of the pains and struggles that I shared earlier. That it allows me to actually travel, and also
mm,
I don't have to worry about my heavy belly, all the heavy swim gears and everything. And then even when my kid, because recently also my second born actually got admitted into hospital about a month
mm,
back ago. Yeah,
mm.
so I feel that the digital business actually works automatically in the back end, even when my kids are sick. So yeah, because of my kids lah, that's my
Mm.
biggest why that actually made me to choose this digital business.
Yeah, it actually works well, especially, among our busy mom schedule, where our kids are sick, they have classes that they need to attend to, we need to bring them there and things like that.
Yeah,
So I heard your story about, raining, or I feel like,
well,
oh,
that one
what is
is
your
really
thinking?
to
It's like,
be frank lah, it's really motherhood lah, really, because that
yeah,
made me
it's
take
like
the leap of
so
faith
so
forward.
sad, under rain, and then you have to carry so many things and still carry one big bundle, in front of you. Wow, that's I think I think I will cry there when I do that.
That's what happened to me. I actually cried.
Yeah, because it's like also pathetic, like those very 可怜的戏这样。
Yeah, but then you love your job, you have to, you don't want to be
You
absent from
yeah,
your job. So
for the
yeah.
sake of surviving and living and bringing a
Mm.
meal to the table, I think sometimes we also try to endure whatever hardship or whatever struggle that we have in life as well. But there's always better way of earning a living rather than being caught in the rain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's why also that I entered this digital
correct.
business.
Yes. So, what do you personally, after you join in, what do you actually personally benefit from this business? Be it a monetary or personal development. Mm. Can you share more about that?
I feel that the greatest takeaway from this business is because for my friends that know me, right,
Mm.
before my even my family members, before that I'm actually quite a pessimistic person. So even though I'm actually a swim teacher, we have to be, have to have all the positive vibes going on, right?
Yeah.
So I feel that I always feel the happiest when I'm teaching. But when I actually knock off from work and everything, I just switch back to my old Emilyn, like the pessimistic one, like whenever there's
Uh,
something bad that happened, then I will
mm,
sway to the negativity. But then through the digital business, thank God for the supportive community. Like what I mentioned, I had postnatal blues, right? The
Mm.
greatest takeaway is, my second born when I was actually on postpartum. I felt so much happier because of the supportive community with moms like myself. So like Delphine, I also met her through here. So I
Yes.
actually met you guys, and then because of all the motherhood stories and the insights, especially for breastfeeding tips, even my
Mm.
mentor actually shared with me a bit of breastfeeding tips. So I felt that I wasn't alone in this journey. I don't talk about the career side, but in terms of personal development, they actually gave me a lot of helping hand in terms of mental
Mm.
health and also in digital business. So we also have those supportive business support groups, which we will help each other in our business. And I feel that unlike a traditional business, we are not alone in this journey. So I feel that it's a very what do you call that? When I first entered this business, I feel that it's a very good culture shock, because basically when you start your own business, you have to think out of all the capital alone. Then nobody help you to strategize the business model and everything, right? And then you have to always be there physically for the business to run. But as for this, right, it's like everything will be done. You have to set up, of course, but there will be mentors and coaches guide you along the way.
Mm.
So they basically hold your hand and then guide you and then share with you their success stories, which you also feel motivated as an individual. Eh. So I record also during postpartum, right, when your hormones are all over the place, right?
Yeah.
Negativity vibes will come in. But then whenever I remember whenever I feel negative, right, I will just tune into our masterminds, or even have a chat with our business partners like yourself, Delphine, right? So
Mm.
positive. Then the positivity vibes will just come along. So I feel that if you want to be positive as an individual, the happiness have to come from within. So you really have to work a lot on your mindset. And then of course the company that surround you is very important. It's like,
Yeah.
an rotten apple when you put with a basket of fresh apple, right? Then very soon the rest of the apple will be rotten.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. So we are all having the same mindset as well.
Yeah, the mental health. So I feel that I'm
Correct.
much more happier as an individual, as a mom, as a wife also.
Mhm.
It's like more happier when I talk to my
Yeah,
husband instead
so
of
actually your husband is blessed also. He should thank us actually. Because in this community, I
yeah,
think majority of us are actually working moms or
exactly,
stay-at-home moms. So we understand each other's struggles as well, daily struggles, how we have to manage our kids as well as trying to be more available to our children as well, and at the same time being able to actually bring a meals to the table, or helping our husband to supplement to supplement the household income as well, rather than being someone redundant, so called, no money contribution in a way. Yeah. So we understand
exactly.
all this, how each other's family are, and that's why we try to help each other as well, because we have been through the process. How starting from the business to we run the business, we know what type of setbacks that we have encountered, especially the mindset side. Sometimes you do trainings, or you have work at the same time, then you get so overwhelmed. Yeah, you cannot manage. Then you have to take a step back and relax, and then probably do a training sometime, some other days, or things like that. So we will start to encourage each other, because this is part and parcel of life, frankly speaking. We are not like like office politics. There's no politics actually. Yeah, there's no
This is
politics
so
actually.
true.
Yeah, because
It is
you're
very
running a
true.
business, I'm running my business. How I run my business, I can teach you, but it works
Mm,
differently. Yeah, so
it's
that's how
different.
we look at things. I don't mind to teach you, because it might work for you, but it doesn't work for me. It doesn't matter. As long as it helps you. When I see that, I also happy, because this business also teach us to be grateful and to share as well. Yeah, so this is also something that I personally also learned from this community, which I felt so impossible. I was so shocked when I joined in, and I saw this great sharing, that everybody
Exactly.
has been very relentlessly, sharing their knowledge, trying to put out a helping hand to help each other. So which also make us a better person, because frankly speaking, Singaporean are very kiasu and kiasi. In nature, I don't know why. That's why people always say Singaporean are very kiasu and kiasi. And if you go out there, even at workplace, nobody want to help you one, because they're afraid that you might cry faster than them. But it's very different from here.
Or
Emily,
get
right?
scolded by the boss, right?
Yeah, correct. Everybody at the workplace will also try to supersede you, but over here,
Mm,
nobody will expect that. So we are always we are using a very global mentality to actually to stay cohort in this this global community. So it's a very different mindset. If you are Singaporean, you understand what I say. Yes. So Emily, thanks for your sharing. Any
No problem.
encouragement, for our audience that is hearing us right now.
So actually, based on my growing up years, right, like from
Mm.
my past experiences, I feel that there's this quote lah by Robert Kiyosaki lah. I'm not sure whether you all know him, but he's a very famous, the author. So what he always say is when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So what we can derive from this phrase is if you are willing to change, you
Mm.
have to be willing to change, then change will happen. If you are not willing to change, you talk and talk and talk, say and say and say, the change will never happen because you are not willing to take that leap of faith forward.
Yes.
So I feel that change only comes from within. So yeah, if you are looking for something that is like either a side hustle or something that you can plan for your family trips or even on vacation, and then you don't have to worry about work like myself, when you're pregnant you have to lug all the heavy swim gears, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, do check out Delphine's page. She will be there to support you, and our community will be as well. So there's no harm going forward, no obligations as well. So I wish you all the best and thank you for tuning in to us live today.
Yes, thank you. Thanks, Emily, for your great sharing, and thanks for everybody that actually watch us live on today's. So tomorrow there'll be another digital business owner that will be sharing her journey as well. So catch me tomorrow, okay? Have a good evening, everybody. Thanks, Emily. Bye.
Bye bye.